Welcome back. We in the study. It's a new year, a brand new year, and it's such an interesting time because everything feels new. It is a time that you can reset. It's somewhat of a blank slate, even if that's a little bit of a placebo effect. It's a time that brings joy out of everybody, and gets them to think about where they're at, where they want to go, the people, the close people around them, and figure out what they want to change, how they want to grow. And it's exciting. Not today. A resolution is one of those things in our culture that never really gets challenged or talked about in that way. It's a tradition. It's like eating a turkey on Thanksgiving. People just end up doing it, and associating that with their lives. And I think when we dig into the intentions here, resolutions are honestly one of the things that makes time passing just a little bit more tolerable. People are getting a little bit older. Their tastes are changing. They are keying into what they want to improve and the paths that they want to take. And they want to show progress, of course. So putting together just a list of resolutions or, small things that they can accomplish make people feel better about, where they're at in their current place and another year passing. Now, don't get me wrong. The new year is an important time to reset. It's a great time to take stock in what's around you and what's within you and figure out what you want to change. But the question we're asking here is there merit? Is there, real value in beginning of January, setting a New Year's resolution, and then setting, sometimes some impractical deadlines along with those, and putting the pressure on. Now, when it all boils down to it, resolutions are about discipline. It is the practice of discipline. And this is essentially explaining to your brain that you need to sacrifice these immediate pleasures for greater rewards in the future. And to be honest, this is something that you can achieve any time of year. It doesn't have to be January. It's something that you can pick up or initiate all 12 months, all 52 weeks. When it comes to January and those new vibes, I really just like to take on, a few philosophical questions that help me get closer to myself, help me better understand myself and the people around me, and figure out what I need to think about or want to think about in this next phase. What's a goal that excites you, and what's a goal that really scares you? I think it's important to have both because everyone wants that exciting, that fun, that spontaneous goal. But of course, you want to reach a little bit further sometimes. So what's that goal that scares you a little bit? Maybe it lights a little bit of a fire underneath you. And even if you don't achieve it this year, it's something that you have now, initiated, something that you've started thinking about. So, you can even make that happen later on. It's also important to look back as well. So what's one thing that you accomplished this year that you weren't sure you could? Big or small, it's important to soak in that moment, take it in, and almost reflect. I always like to zoom out as well, just to make sure that we're taking in the bigger picture. So it's not just about those little accomplishments, but in terms of trajectory, your long-term plan, where you started and now where you're finishing. It's important to take stock of that and congratulate yourself from time to time. When it comes to community, it's important to, again, take stock of who's around you. Your close circle of friends, maybe it's your family, and just ask the question, who in your life made this past year a better year for you? And then the action step on that is just to let them know. It's a simple one, but something that could have essentially the most impact if you really think about it. Either way, it's a new year. It's a fantastic time to be alive. It's all growth, and we're all here to learn. So let me know in the comment section how you plan on approaching, this January New Year's resolutions as a whole. Do you plan on taking any on? Whether you believe in it. Let me know your thoughts overall. This is going to be a great year. Let's get it.